Alright, third presentation in the series. It's life processes for HAP 290. Moving on to the first slide. List of routines that I had been asked to put up in order to realize the impact my routines were having on my exercise and diet. I have divided the list according to things that I do on daily basis, things that I do on only on the weekends or only on the weekdays. To begin with, some of the things that I do on daily basis, of course, includes sleeping. And with regards to sleeping, I must admit I sleep pretty late, and I have to get up early usually, except on weekends. And because of sleeping late, I do have dark circles underneath my eyes. And I am usually moody in the morning. Another thing that I usually do on a daily basis is a lot of commute. And during the hours of commute, I'm doing pretty much nothing except just sitting in the car and packing on pounds while sitting in DC traffic. I'm sure a lot of you have experienced that as well. As far as weekend is concerned, it's usually full with social obligations, parties, bar hopping, and other than having fun in there, the major portion of parties includes foods and drinks, which I binge upon. Another thing that I have to do on weekends is of course some home errands like laundry and mowing lawn. And mowing lawn definitely burns calories for me. That is pretty much one of the only physical activities that I get to do on the weekends. As far as breakfast and lunch are concerned on weekends, they're usually smaller because I know I would be eating a lot during dinner time, so I try to eat less in the morning and during the lunchtime. But on the contrary, what ends up happening during dinner time is that I'm so famished that I end up overeating. Moving on to the next slide. These are routines of my weekly activities as well. Actually, yeah, weekly activities. I've already gone over weekends. So, weekly basis, I have to go to work. And that's approximately 7.5 hours of sitting and staring at computer. Breakfast, I usually skip because I'm running late in the morning. Because I go to sleep late, so I wake up late. And I'm having mood swings and throwing tantrums at the same time. And my work is in DC, so it's a long commute as well. So I don't do breakfast. As far as lunch is concerned, because I'm famished by the time it's 12 p.m., I usually go ahead and pretty much eat anything that's out there. Whether that's McDonald's, Wendy's, Subway. I try to make healthy choices. I have been making healthy choices over the last year or so, I like to think, because I've been eating at Subway, but nonetheless it's something that you're getting from outside. Dinner is of course in front of TV because I need some entertainment on a daily basis as well. And by the time I get back home, I really don't want to cook, so I usually grab something from outside as well. School, I have school usually on Mondays and Wednesdays. If I don't have them Mondays and Wednesdays, then I probably have them on Tuesday and Thursdays. So usually at least 2 days a week I have classes from 7 to 10 at night as well. And that definitely puts me under stress even more so. TV and movies are a way for me to escape work and everything associated with it, so I try to waste a lot of time on watching movies and TV, but that takes away time for me to work out or to go and enjoy outdoor activities. Another thing that I do on a weekly basis is of course casual socializing or cocktail parties that we have at work. Not to mention there is food involved in there as well, and also drinks. As far as variable repeat times are concerned, like holidays or vacations, I absolutely get no exercise whatsoever, and my day consists of sleeping, eating, drinking, and enjoying a few days of bliss. Let's move on to the next slide. Cycle map. I have two cycle maps. I have one cycle map for weekdays, and I have another one for weekends. So first we'll go over the cycle map for a weekday. I usually have to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning and shower and skipping breakfast, commuting to work, which is a big chunk of it because I usually spend about an hour and a half in the morning in the traffic. 12 o'clock, fast food lunch during my work break. After work, of course, light socializing, or if I have a class, then I will be commuting to class and getting done with my class. By 10 p.m., I'll commute back home and eat anything that I pretty much have in my freezer or I've grabbed on my way home, eat in front of TV. And I've realized that I tend to overeat while I'm watching television. Now, if it is a weekday and the next day is a weekday as well, then the cycle continues. But if it's Friday and the next day is weekend, or if it's a 3-day holiday that's coming up, 3-day weekend that's coming up, then I'll change on to the next cycle as well. The next cycle, the easy cycle, of course, is cycle for the weekend. Instead of waking up 6 in the morning, I wake up 10 in the morning, and I shower and I skip breakfast again. A lot of bad things. Okay, moving on. Of course, I have chores. I have to do laundry or mow the lawn, and then have a small lunch because I know I'm gonna overeat at night anyways. Excuse me. Social obligations are a big part of my weekend, and I think main cause for me to gain weight as well. And after my social obligations and eating at restaurants, so on and so forth, I watch TV late at night. That's the biggest advantage and disadvantage of having a TiVo at home. You can pretty much watch a whole week's worth of Heroes episode. Also CSI. And once I'm done watching TV and I sleep late by about 12 a.m. or 1 p.m. Why am I saying p.m.? It's 1 a.m. I'm sorry. So by the time I get done and I sleep, if it's a weekend, then I'm waking up 10 o'clock in the morning. Otherwise, of course, I would have to follow the other cycle. Thank you, and have a great day.